Used a neat 1 point away from an absolute
mercy
beatdown here of Sacramento DMG.
Go, boys. Let's go, baby.
Lots happened since the last major NXL event. You know, we played the Sacramento event, and you know, as most people know, that went incredibly bad for us. We didn't necessarily take it as serious as we should have. We kind of decided to play it last minute. From all of us being around this area, you know, usually when you're at a tournament, you're at the field together, you're walking the field together, you're watching games together, you're going to dinner together, you're staying in the hotel at night talking about games all night long. And it was a little different in Sacramento, you know. A lot of people would think like, oh, it's nice waking up in your own bed, but I think it actually kind of hurt us because after the tournament was over, we kind of dispersed, you know. Some guys had some obligations that they were planning on doing before we even decided to play the tournaments. We weren't quite on the same page, you know. We weren't practicing like we should have been leading up to the event. We had a couple of people with some injuries. We had a couple of people that were out due to some illnesses, and we kind of used it as a warm-up event. And I mean, it showed, man. You got to work hard in this league, or you're gonna get fucked up, and that's what happened to us.
I'm not a delivery guy. Well, I guess in this instance I am.
Why are you flexing hella hard on us, bro?
What do you mean?
You know you got a back trunk. Why you got to use your front one?
Because I have shit in the front and shit in the back.
Oh,
you know?
Damn, great.
You gonna get your shirt signed today?
Hell yeah, Ryan Greenspan. Not hating, bro. He's got a dope ass shirt. If you weren't playing with that, I'd probably wear it.
Balls.
Your favorite.
Yeah, ball bags.
I thought the weekend was pretty good. You know, every time we come out here and we're playing one of the top teams or two of the top teams of the world, I always try to come in the mindset where, you know, be humble. I'm not here to win practice. If we're losing, we're learning. Take everything with a grain of salt. It was a good weekend, though. We finished strong.
Mark Spiegelman, DMG Pro Team, number 12. I play the snake insert, or the 1, the 2, sometimes the 3. I started playing paintball back when I was 12 years old out in Ione, California. Fuck, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a really good friend of mine for a long time now. I met Speaks when I was about 16 years old. I'm 30 now. I played on my first ever X-Ball team, Rodents, that he came from. I played on Royalty, Fusion, Davis Ambush, all those teams with him growing up. So we have a good relationship, him, me, and my brother. We've been playing together for a long time, so I think the chemistry, you know, is there right off the bat. He's a great player. He's a very underrated player. He took control of his life and set his career up to where he has the freedom to make this an obligation for himself, and he got his ass in shape, and he's out there hungry. So I'm excited to see that guy start ripping it on the field.
I think Speaks being on team, he gels really well with everybody. I just met him, but I feel like I've played with him before. And one thing I do like about Speaks is that we could toss constructive criticism back and forth at each other, never get mad. It's always respectful. You know?
I did. I played pro back in 2011 with Critical Paintball and NPPL. That was short-lived. Couldn't make all the practices down in LA. I was living in Sacramento at the time, so just played that one DC event with them. Then jumped on to Supreme with the Boyan brothers. We played on Royalty together. They kind of broke up and went to Ironman years back. And then we all jumped on the DMG camp. I started playing with the semi-pro team back in 2017 at the beginning. And we won 4 out of 5 tournaments that year. Got the pro spot. 2018, I played Vegas with the pro team. And then I took I moved out to Seattle trying to figure out some life stuff. I'm also an ICU nurse, so I was on a different journey trying to figure out where I wanted to plant my roots. Ended up moving out to San Francisco, hit up the Boyums. I was like, hey man, I want to come back and play with the DMG camp. So came out right before the Philly event. We had scrimmage against Seattle Thunder, and then I played probably better than when I left for some reason, taking 2 years off.
What's up, Alex?
Breathe, focus. Time explodes when you fucking do make a move or fucking shoot somebody.
No, it was like this. Diagonal.
Get free bananas.
No, I hit him up like, what's up?
Fucking worst water ever, bro. I fucking hate this water.
Hey, Cap Alvin, Jeff.
I mean, I gotta use one.
Yo, since you're on camera now, this is the type of water you put in water guns. This shit sucks.
You get favor.
Like that back
Look at that!
with my heart on hyperdrive. I'll do what it takes to make you believe. With my heart on hyperdrive. We do what we want, but when I'm free. With our hearts on hyperdrive.
George is a great player, man. The kid has a great mind for paintball. He works hard, and we just were having a little issue with the attitude problem, and we decided that it was in our best interest to keep the good team chemistry going. And kind of eliminate that problem out of it and see what we could do. So we decided not to bring George to this event. As of right now, he's not on our squad. We don't know what the future holds. That's something that we are hoping that he improves on. So hopefully bring him back into this family one day. But you know, that's something that he's going to be on him to prove.
I feel like I used to be like George. I feel like he doesn't tend to be disrespectful, you know, like in his head. Like he doesn't mean to do it, but it just comes out like that. I don't know, I have high hopes for George. At the moment, he will not be with us.
I'm just glad to be back. I mean, I got a couple injuries. I pulled a hamstring, hurt my knee a couple times, but you know, I'm really excited to be playing paintball again. It's what I've been doing since I was 12 years old, so it feels good.
Man, just know that we're out here working hard. We understand where we're at in the league right now. We're climbing an uphill battle, right? We got a long fucking way to go until we're competing with these top teams consistently. So we just got to stay in this fight and keep working hard, keep the morale high, and just keep out here and just outwork teams. You know, get in that gym during the week. Get out here doing your drills on your off weekends, and you know, when it's time to come do these layouts and team practices, the mandatories, zone in, focus up, and get your shit done.
Perfect, man.
During this practice, we ran a lot of different plays that we weren't really practicing, just to kind of throw a couple things at to see what worked. And you know, it wasn't a good practice just because, you know, we weren't kind of, you know, formulating you know, our main game plans, and we were just throwing out different plays, you know, just to kind of throw it off. But yeah, it was against ML Kings, it wasn't a good practice.
Those practices, to me, I don't really give a fuck if we win or lose in those practices. You know, that to me is just get out there, get acquainted with the weather, the temperature, the atmosphere, the playing conditions of what you're going to be playing in. Get out there, get that muscle memory, building back up. I think the main takeaway from practice is one of our front players, Mark Spiegelman, suffered an injury, and that's kind of the downside to practices. You're risking that extra injury when you don't necessarily need to, but I mean, it's something that is just part of the sport. You can't think about that. You just got to go out there and try to have a productive practice. Use that time to get your lanes dialed in.
You shot me like 2 points. Hey, you shot me more times than I'd like to admit too. So, hey, good shit, guys.
Hey, Freezy, go this way, yeah? Look at this field, dude. Always good grass here in Chicago. Always looking fresh.
It's just like Capital Edge.
We'll say that one more time.
It looks just like Capital Edge.
Interesting that this can see the head of the snake and stop the gut. That's way different. It's like a sliver, but still, it's like just pound on it.
Just peep the scene, and we just went over. We walked the field as a team to kind of go over each bunker for everyone to say what we thought about it and get everyone's perspective. And it's actually nice because sometimes you like hear one or two things that you didn't know before. So that's why it's great to like have everyone walk it together.
Which route do you go? Do you go up and over in front of the king?
Any route you want.
Any route you want?
You stop in the king, go all the way, like whatever. I just think that's your next move.
So the guy in the god stays, and then the king guy slides in as a number 2?
No. Yeah,
So
I think snake off break, the guy goes to the king, puts in his mirror real fast, jumps into the god, then jumps into the snake.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, if you go into the 50 Dorito and that America's fucking not expecting you to be there, that's an instant kill for us.
And how long can the god live there?
The god forever.
The god forever. And he can turn and help with the snake side shit.
Yeah.
Let's get going, guys.
Yeah. Anything else? Let's fucking go.
Yeah, it's productive. Good shit, guys.
Do the work, guys.
Right on.
I sure. Oh, yeah. Terry, can we go with you?
Oh, it's just cold.
Hell yeah.
You guys grab your shit?
My shit is right here.
What the fuck are you guys up to?
I have Italian beef. We're here to go.
Yeah, for here, please.
With a side of cheesecake. With a side of cheesecake.
What?
Alright, got it. Never mind. What is that? Is that protein powder? Yep.
Oh, nice.
Logan Thomas.
We really just wanted to get all like the breakouts on paper, get our like final playbook together and stuff. So we sat down and did that night.
Terry does a great job, man. He stepped up into a big role, and we ask a lot of him at tournaments to prepare us and get us ready and get everyone on the same page. So, I personally, I think we had decent game plans. I think we were on point with that. I think really what deterred us from having success was just sloppy play. I'm talking about like people like getting dinked out of bunkers, stupid penalties, stuff like that. You know, those are the ways you lose a match quick in the pro leagues, and can have some pretty big, crucial, impacting moments in those matches if those negative things arise. So.
I left the other one at home though. The gray one. That's on you. Huh? That's on you, buddy. I wasn't gonna bring just Pro Paintball, buddy.
Take all this effort to get it clean. Trying to get it clean again later.
We know the first line. Shane, Marv, Jordan, Dylan, and Dave.
Yep.
All right. Red, bread and butter play. Rapid fire, right?
Yep.
All right. We win this. Same line. We'll switch it out to Red America play. Okay. We win the first point. Same line goes back out.
All right, let's bring it in though.
Real quick, fellas.
Okay. Hey. Talk. We don't get dinked. And we got no penalties.
Yep.
All right.
Come on, guys. That's gonna be it, right? Hey, let's make sure when we're out there we're playing fucking tight, right? We were sloppy yesterday. We're not a sloppy team. Let's fix that shit. Come on, guys. We need to talk. We need to go attack. Let's fucking go at them hard.
Yep.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Sharp.
Be sharp.
Page, all right? Connect out there.
Yeah,
Play as a
connect.
fucking unit.
Let's go, boys. DMG on 3. 1, 2, 3.
DMG!
No one else to pull either.
Big move in the center of the field.
I'm gonna start with formatting.
Kill 2, Shaq, kill 3, kill 4, kill 4.
Forces Mason to come back to protect that buzzer. Do not have to shoot opponent in a one-on-one.
Gonna use that. Cover the big guy to go across.
I think, I don't know, Boyum was able, I'm a little blocked out from that angle.
He's got a hit on his leg.
He does have a hit on his leg. Boyum was pumping his fist like he got it for sure. It does look like Boyum was able to get that. What an amazing
Good job,
point
Boyum.
by Dylan Boyum, man. And just lights out.
DMG's forced us to start with 4, Maddie, because Alabama could not get out there for that point. Yeah, it really needed 5 bodies here to win this really crucial point, I think.
So we played AC Dallas, you know, and I don't think we went in taking anyone lightly, even though they were probably the easier parts of the bracket for us, and they went up 3 points on us real quick, and I think we were playing catch up the whole match. They just went up too fast for us to catch up.
Hey, good shit, guys. Hey, way to be, guys. Fuck yeah. Way to be, guys. Way to be. Hey, good shit, guys. Hey, good shit. Hey, question. Is my boy get 3 coins for that 3-on-1 though?
These kids are good, man. They got some solid kids up there that have great attitudes. I think that goes a long way, especially with the new kids. They're not scared of taking their lumps. They're just going to keep sending it and learning. They're not necessarily even trying to win a tournament right now. I think they're just trying to learn to compete. And when you have that mindset going into a match, you really got nothing to lose off the bat, the first game. So they're going out there and they're playing hard just like we expected. And they did get a lead on us, and we had to fight back a little bit and bring it a little bit closer to a match. But, I mean, in the end, they had control of that match the whole way through. So, yeah, it's tough.
I mean, obviously we weren't happy. I mean, we were trying to come off hot and win the first one and get it going for the event, and we lost. So, I think everyone was pretty upset about that. But, we were trying to forget about that and move forward to our next match for that day. And, that was a big, potentially grudge match with Aftermath. Try to flip the switch and prepare for Aftermath right after that match.
I am the captain now.
Played with them, so now the opportunity to play against them, obviously you want to come on top, We wanted to.
There will be gaps in this shit. We can attack the snake. Once we do that, we can start attacking the Dorito side. They play a little bit different than a lot of the teams here, so we're going to figure out their fucking weaknesses. If we have moves up the center, please take them. Just fucking, if you feel it and it feels good, take it, please. Those unorthodox shit is going to win us these fucking games, right? We know who we're playing, right? It's fucking our old friends, right? Right now, they're our fucking enemy, right? Everyone here wants this fucking game, right? Let's go out there and fucking get that shit.
Hell yeah.
Last time we were a little soft out there. Let's pump the fucking intensity up, right?
Yes, sir.
You guys fucking ready for this shit?
Hell yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go, boys. Come on, get it in.
Up high. Dedication makes what? Greater! Dedication makes what? Greater! Dedication makes what? Greater! Go!
So many of their former teammates playing on this new revamped Aftermath squad.
DMG drawing a hot one on that.
They just
how do you get a?
Nah, I mean,
how do you get a major there?
Game time finished. Game stopped. No points. Game finished.
Gave that shit. You guys know that, right? Get out of here. Get out of here. Take a game, bro. Take a game. Good game, bro. Good game, man. Take a game. Take a game, bro.
Mark,
Take a game.
way to be.
We didn't get beat by Aftermath. I mean, we beat ourselves on that. You know, we had multiple penalties. You know, a couple tough, questionable calls from the refs. But at the end of the day, I think, you know, we got to take some onus on our end, and you know, we gave it away. You know, we were the aggressive team, and you know, we were pressing on them, and they were, you know, pretty much sitting back, and we just kind of, you know, stepped our own dicks on that.
And we got 2 majors and a minor, and then on another point, they just hid from us until we got shot out. So, I mean, that was their style. They didn't want to come to the 50s and see us. They just hid from us. Yeah, the other points, like, I feel like we were probably kind of poised to win on at least most of them. But then just getting bullshit penalties, man, it sucked. Some of those go your way, and you're like, haha, like, I don't know about that call, ref, but thank you. But this is just one of those tournaments, like, we didn't get any of those, and there was more than usual the other way, so that sucked, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Maybe we need better karma or something.
I feel like a brand new man.
Got back fucking
Ice bath and everything.
There's snake outbreak. Yeah, new legs.
No, but I'm saying he's laying down the 50 snakes, so if you go through to dunk him and he's laying down, you might not be able to see him.
Yeah, but what you think he's really just gonna lay down as soon as he gets there, or is he gonna check his inside shot?
I think he would be trying to stand up and shit, but I
mean,
also think
Jay was gonna be all set up.
I would be there before he set up.
He's gotta crawl all that way, and you're on your feet the whole
I think Jordan's gonna be there, and
I'm
as
gonna
soon
be in
as
a
he
full
sticks his
sprint.
dumb head up, Jordan's gonna blow it up. Yeah.
we can check it in the morning.
I can
like
see
I'll
you
lay down
outside
in
the
it,
edge of the 50, I
or
think.
we'll get someone hella little like queasy.
Because think about it, when you're in when you're in hard cobra, you can
Hello,
see
little.
outside edge of the 50.
I'm not sure what that comment was about, but
Fortunately for our team, you know, we do have a little scrappy team, so I don't think anyone was like intimidated that we were playing Heat and X Factor. But I mean, you got to understand who they are, and that you got to be playing your best to compete with those guys. So it's kind of an interesting feeling when you go 0-2, because I mean your percentage chance of making it to Sunday dramatically went down. So in a way, you kind of go into the next day like, fuck it, man, what do we got to lose? Let's go out there and throw some haymakers at these guys.
We are visitors, so we're right here. We're right here.
Fuckers. You guys were gonna fuck, weren't you? What movie's that from, Jordan?
Hey, relax, bro.
Oh,
Hey, it's too early to relax, okay? Maybe relax there.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Huh? Oh, we got here.
Me?
Vampire sleeping. He only wakes up for the blood of his enemy.
Yeah, are you gonna fill up some fucking pods or what?
The internal resting. The legend of Shane Howe. He only wakes up to strike. On the blood of his
Just
victims.
that because I texted and got through.
Let him rest. X Factor, they're a good team, right? They're a top 5 team. I think that their shooting off the break is one of the best.
I mean, it's kind of just another day. I mean, we play top teams all the time. We know we can beat them. Sometimes it's just our own mistakes that keep us from doing it. Those guys are also really good. So I was just excited just to play some top level paintball. Win or lose, I still have fun, especially for playing good. And by the aftermath game, we had our stuff together. We were talking really good, so it was fun.
I think the King's gonna release and come bunker me.
On the inside?
Or the tequila. Either the tequila's just gonna go and just run forward and shoot me in the side. He's only gotta take like 3 steps out of his bunker.
I'd say the tequila edges into the Mexico.
The tequila edges into the Mexico? Yeah, he's only gotta take a couple steps past his bunker and he'll shoot me. That should open it up. So either way, we just gotta be playing off shit like that, you know? Because it's either gonna be the king comes and gets me, or the tequila guy comes and gets me. But either one, it's either an opportunity on the snake side or an opportunity on the D side. So it still causes chaos.
Come on D side and tear them up, seal no way a bunch. Definitely a penalty ref.
Go, boys.
Ice chest is a refill.
Hey, we've been with the best every other fucking weekend. This ain't nothing fucking new to us, alright boys? Let's showcase what fucking dedication can do, alright? I ain't scared of no fucking body. I'm here to fucking prove the point. Believe in each other, alright? Fight for the motherfucker next to you. No selfish acts out there. Connect. Play as a fucking team. Bro, we should have won that game against Aftermath. They were fucking scared. They were playing on their fucking heels, alright? Let's fucking go.
Hey, we ain't got nothing to lose today, right?
No.
We're fucking attacking.
Yep.
We're going out as hard as we can. We're bringing some motherfuckers, right? Let's go out there and be fucking vicious. Let's go, boys. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
It's only a test, baby. Let's go. Come on.
1, 2, 3. Let's go, boys.
Come on! Let's go, baby! Come on, DMG!
Down here as Billy comes over and almost stabs him in the top of the head with his barrel. Penalty going to be assessed though on Hal Vanta, which pulls out Boyum.
Oh, here comes another flag because DMG's talking. Boyum, I think, just cost him another flag, Matty.
Oh man, got to keep it where to go, and then he turns around. Rainey is really good at that.
Oh, dude.
They made it hard for us. You know, we scored a first quick point on them. We did a really aggressive play up the middle, and we scored. But then, you know, they just won. I mean, we were up on bodies on a lot of the points, but we just kind of squandered away. You know, they're a good team, and you know, we need to sharpen up on that part.
I mean, when you go 0-3, at that point you're fucking pissed, right? That shit's not fun. You're already frustrated. You're going the last match, and you just really want to go out there and get some blood. At the same time, you went 0-3 for a reason.
You know it. You know it, we know it, everybody knows it.
Brother, brother speaks.
Good game yesterday. Come on, Marv. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good to be, guys. Good shit. Good shit, guys. Good game. Good game, guys. Hey, good game. Good game, bro. Good game. Good game, guys. Good shit. At least we've got that first point. You guys didn't expect that shit, did you?
These guys like to fly down the field, okay? Yep. When you shoot one, another one's coming. They're fucking in your shit, okay? So just stay on those zones. When you fucking kill a guy, stay on that zone. There's gonna be another guy coming in.
Yeah, we got nothing to lose now, right? Yep. Our back's against the fucking wall. We're playing for fucking pride. This is where we come out swinging with the best shit we got. We got nothing to fucking lose. You guys ready? Yeah. Go out to fucking play as a fucking team. We can beat these guys, man. We give them good games every time. This is the time to get the dub. Let's fucking go, DMG. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team!
Live field, goggles on. Game on.
Great. Don't think we're crumbling or falling apart because we're having some bad events, you know.
Obviously not what we wanted to be at, and you know, we're sitting at 18th in the overall standing, so it wasn't a good look for DMG.